Welcome back to Previously On. Today, Steph is still sick, so we have a new guest, Deven.
Special new guest.
Special new guest.
Obviously a lot uglier than Steph, but you guys will have to bear with me.
Deven and I sit next to each other, and we've talked and debriefed Love is Blind this whole season, and so I'm very glad that Deven has now had a chance to come on the pod.
No, totally. I mean, I don't know why the sentiment has been, I feel like online, that this was a terrible season, which I think you kind of have said you didn't really like it that much.
Yeah, I have to be
at
honest.
times.
Yeah, in the beginning, I wasn't convinced, but I think this is definitely one of the best.
Oh, no, this has been, I mean, there was some great storylines for sure.
Definitely. And this week was the reunion. So everyone came back together for the first time, I think, in like over a year.
It is kind of crazy, right? How like, you know, we're watching all this thinking like, oh my gosh, this is all so crazy. But this has happened, like they filmed it over a year ago and all these
Right.
people have like moved on in their lives.
Well, a lot of them have moved on
Right.
significantly.
Right.
Obviously, Sparkle Megan is now a mom.
Which is kind of crazy just because like the whole sentiment on the show was that obviously she's, you know, she liked her lifestyle. She liked to travel and play tennis with her friends at 10 a.m., which
Right.
obviously you can't do when you're a mom.
Mhm.
And so her kind of like cop out on the show, or the reason she gave for like wanting to not say yes to Jordan, was ultimately because of that. And then she became a mom like a few months after.
Like,
Which is
literally
crazy.
months.
By the way, her husband, he's a handsome guy for a bald guy.
Are they?
Or is it?
Bald
Well, no, it's her boyfriend, right? Or
Yeah.
baby daddy.
Yeah, I don't think.
Did she make that clear?
Mm,
The guy she had a kid with is a handsome dude,
Yeah.
and bald, very bald.
Very bald. Was also kind of shocked that he was so bald. That poor kid. I hope it like skips, right?
I think so. I think it's like if your mom's dad is bald, then you're gonna be bald.
Okay.
So yeah.
So the kid's got a chance.
Yeah, he does. But yeah, so that was kind of crazy, a big reveal for sure. I thought at least it seemed like she and Jordan have kind of moved on, and they both seem pretty cool about it. Like,
Yeah.
because my biggest thing was, I was like, oh, I wonder if he just found out right now. But judging by his reaction, I don't know when you watched it, it was pretty obvious that he already knew.
Yeah, it seemed like he knew, and I think also like those photos came out of her with the baby.
Right? Because I know you actually sent me those photos and was like, wow, this would be crazy. And I remember I looked at him because it was just, what, like 3 or 4 days before the
Yeah.
reunion. And I was like, trying to do the timeline, and I was like, there's no way that this is her kid. Like, this is like
Yeah.
maybe her brother and he has a
Right.
kid, and they're just trying to, like, the photo agencies are trying to make a story out of it. So kind of crazy that it's true.
I know, and well, like the other women noticed that she like got a little bigger.
Oh yeah, how did you feel about that comment? That was
was
like
like-
such a wild comment. They're like, oh, I said thicker.
Yeah, I think thicker is like
Who was it? Was it Allie who said it? I can't
Was it
remember. I
Allie?
can't remember which one of them said it, but one of the women, they were basically openly talking about how like, oh, you got thicker.
Yeah, and I don't know if they were just saying like, oh, like she like got an ass, or if it was just like
She always kind of had an ass.
right. Really? Oh, I didn't notice.
Oh, that's one of the things I noticed on the show.
Gotcha. Well, I'm glad that you're here too to give a man's perspective.
Yeah, exactly. A very different
because-
perspective than you guys are probably used to.
Yeah, because Steph and I definitely were more on like the women's side. We have a good perspective for men. Obviously, we interviewed Joe from the
Oh, I
season.
forgot you had Joe on. And the funny thing is, when you first had Joe on, because that was in the middle of the season, right?
Mhm.
I kind of was like, oh, like he's a good guest, but like, I don't know, he was a throwaway to me. Like there was better storylines going on.
For
But then now I feel like he was like the guest to get.
Totally. Yeah. So thankful that he came on. He really stirred the pot. And honestly, during the reunion too, I honestly am just a little disappointed in Joe.
Really?
I had faith in
Joe's
him.
kind of a dog.
He's a dog.
He's
but
kind
in
of a dog.
in the worst way.
Oh, you thought of it that way?
he
I mean, Joe's hooking up with everyone in Denver. Based off of the reunion, there isn't anyone in Denver he hasn't
and is
hooked up with.
that a good thing?
I mean, he's trying to find love.
Oh,
he just hasn't found the right girl. But
Trying
the
to find
big,
love.
I mean, well, his big storyline, obviously, and they addressed it again on the reunion. Was him talking about Madison being like, he's usually into a different figured woman,
right.
which
Well, you said it very nicer.
yeah, that's a nicer way than Joe said it. But I do kind of feel like it's like was just speaking the truth. Like it's like he wasn't really saying anything mean. I don't think that's what his intentions were, which is what he was trying to explain. He's just like, people are into different things, and that just wasn't normally the girl that he was into.
Yeah, but sometimes like girls don't need to know that. We
Yeah.
don't need to know that you
I
go
mean, he's
for
on Love Is Blind. Like, they're asking him, their producers are asking him these questions. It's like, you're not normally
Yeah.
going to tell a girl, hey, I'm breaking up with you because, like, I'm not into how you look.
That's
But
true.
they push these questions on them.
Yeah,
But
but
he did look like a scumbag. But the other big thing, obviously, was the fact, I mean, like I already said, he's hooking up with everyone in Denver, apparently. But him and Casey hooked up after the show.
curveball.
That was kind of crazy.
I kind of get it though. Like they kind of match in a way, not where I think it would be like a committed thing that they would ever be in.
Right.
But they both give like, with Casey and the whole ring gate and like Joe, I guess like him meeting up with Madison afterwards too and them making out.
That was wild.
I
By the
was
way.
just
The,
like-
the fact that he met up with her for drinks once and then they made out. It's like, dude, this guy's just hooking up with
He
whoever's there.
folds. It's sad. He folds so
But that shows me in a way that like what he was saying was genuine. That like he was just saying, I'm not normally with women who look like Madison, but he was still attracted to her. I mean, he was making out with her what did he say? All they did was fight and have sex or
Yeah,
something?
exactly.
Speaking of the ring gate thing, which I thought was interesting. So first of all, like the background on all that is that Netflix pays for these rings, right?
Right. Which
And I think- and I think-
deny.
Right. And the rings aren't anything that like when I look at it aren't too crazy because I think they're only up to like $5,000 is what I think production said that's the budget for the ring.
Gotcha.
But like it's like if you don't end up with the girl, like the guy should get the ring back.
Really?
Especially if she was the one who left him, then it's like why would she get the ring? I just don't get that.
I get that if she's the one who left, she shouldn't keep it.
Right.
But he shouldn't get it. Like
No, I'm
Netflix
kind
shouldn't
of with
get
you
it.
there. Like, just give it back to Netflix.
Yeah.
Because essentially, by the way, the wildest cameo ever, Chris Paul shows up out of nowhere on the Love Is Blind reunion. Yes, Chris Paul, the
Yes.
basketball player, is in the audience randomly, and they do this weird segue where they basically shoot free throws for who gets to keep the ring. So it was like basically like a $5,000 free throw contest that poor Patrick loses. And then the even more wild thing is like, okay, Patrick, you lost on air. We have Chris Paul here. And then she's like, okay, well, are you going to give me the ring? And he's like, yeah, I'll give it back to you in Denver. It's like, dude, the ring's in your hand.
I know.
Why are you waiting till Denver?
Because he's so hopeful. He just wants them to hang out in Denver, and she will not hang out.
I did feel like by far my biggest takeaway, I don't know about yours, but the biggest thing was how bad I felt for Patrick. Like, he
Yeah.
does seem like such a good guy. And like, he was clearly into her and was not getting the hint that she was like not into him. I mean, like, he's sitting at this reunion. He finally gets the ring back where he's been waiting a year, ends up losing a free throw contest to this girl, has to give the ring back. So loses $5,000. Then has to sit on these couches, right? And listen to that, like, think like, am I the only guy that Casey's not hooking up with? Like, she's like hooking up with a bunch of people.
The best was when Casey was like, it was at a party. Patrick was there, and he goes,
That was so literally. Yeah, because like, what was the context of that? I'm trying to remember. It was like she was trying to say that because Madison was saying that Casey was all over Joe at a party.
Right. That was like shortly after.
And Casey was claiming I'm falling like all those little like bubbles and stuff. She was saying that like, oh, I wasn't all over him. Like Patrick was there. Why would I do that in front of him? And then he's like, I wasn't even there. Like he's just never invited.
I know.
Poor guy.
He's not even there to be the alibi.
No. The other interesting dynamic I felt like was that didn't it seem like a lot of them, especially the girls, seem like they're still cool to this day, but they like do not mess with Casey.
Oh, not at
Not like they all still like
all.
kind of hang out, but like she's clearly like on the outs, like they all don't like her.
Yeah, I mean, I think there was some overlap. That's what it kind of sounds like. That like Madison and Joe were still trying to get it working, and Casey was like the other
Right.
woman that sneaked through. And
But
so,
I know you might have a different perspective coming from a girl, but like so Madison was mad at Casey for like flirting with Joe and is blaming Casey for the reason they didn't end up getting married.
mhm.
But it's like, dude, if this guy is gonna be flirting with a random girl, that like you guys were never gonna end up together to begin with.
Right.
So it's like, why can you really be mad about that? It's like, clearly he wasn't into you. It had nothing to do with another girl. Like, what,
Mhm.
is he never gonna be around another attractive girl the rest of his life?
Exactly. I kinda get that. As a girl, like, it's kinda like you're always scared of, like, the girl best friend or, like, another girl coming in, like, ruining the thing, but then it's also like you have to kinda think, well, if he was so easy to move on and fold to
Right.
another girl, especially one that he talked to before, then, like, you can't be with that man. I think she just needs to move on.
Exactly. She looked good though, I thought. I
Yeah,
thought everyone
they looked
actually looked pretty
great,
good.
except, Anton. I am not a fan.
Oh, you're not an Anton guy? How come?
Not because he pisses me off, and
Why though? He seemed like a chill dude. He's just
no.
always working the night
Yeah, he
shift.
works the night shift, comes home, drinks a beer, which, like, whatever,
Yeah, that was
but
a big topic.
it was him, like, blaming Allie for it and being like, "Well, you drink too," and it's like, "Yeah, well, not at 4 a.m. when I come home."
But that's when he got off. That's what time he got.
Go to
That's like his
bed!
7 o'clock. That's his 7 p.m.
No.
But he ended up with his like girlfriend was in the audience.
His girlfriend is beautiful.
Yeah, so she was in the audience, and then Allie, another bizarre moment from it. They're like, "Well, are you with someone?" She tried to act like I'm too
Yeah.
cool. Like, oh, I don't want to reveal my personal life. Dude, you were on
Right.
Love Is Blind.
It's always
Tell us if you
so
have a girl or a boyfriend or
right, or
what's
a
going
girlfriend,
on.
yeah.
Yeah, or a girlfriend. I don't know what Allie's into,
It's
but
always so
that was
awkward when people
weird.
do that, when they're like, "Ugh, well, thank you for asking, but I'm gonna keep my life private." It's like,
It's like,
you already
dude,
signed up for
a
this. Just give an
hundred,
answer
a
that they wanna hear.
100%.
It just makes it awkward.
The other people, I mean, there was so not that many people even really made it to the end. This was what the first season that not a single couple actually
No
got
way.
engaged or got married.
Yeah.
Like Nick and who was Nick
Oh,
with?
Annie?
Annie. Did they say a word during the
Mm,
reunion? Annie
I
didn't say a word.
completely I was like, I feel like they missed a lot of opportunities to check in with some people. 'Cause yeah, why didn't they
Because they
speak?
film, so I'm pretty sure when they do these filmings for the reunion, it's like, you know, hours. It's like 3, 4 hours
Yeah.
that they have to cut down into an hour. So maybe they were just boring, but that's just like the final cut. But I don't
Maybe.
know.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how that would have ended.
With those two,
Those 2. Yeah, if they, like, rekindled
I
at
mean, she
all.
seemed kind of crazy to
She
me.
did. But
And
she looked I didn't recognize her, to be honest.
oh,
The
you thought she
reunion,
looked really
I thought
good.
she looked great. You didn't.
I thought she looked good. I always thought it was a little odd that she's a hairdresser, right? Why does
Yeah.
her hair on the show look crazy?
Oh,
Did it not look crazy to you?
you're not wrong. I think as a hairdresser, you think it would look
Right.
good,
Right. It
but
always,
also maybe you're better at doing, like, someone else's hair. And, like, doing your own is, like, difficult because it's, like,
I guess
hair.
I could see that.
But it was always her lashes that bugged me.
I
It's, like,
didn't
thick
I don't think
caliper.
guys really notice lashes.
Really?
I mean,
Do you
if
know
they're
I have fake eyelashes
do
sometimes?
you? I
Yeah.
would have never known.
Really?
I guess if they're just like really long and they look like clumpy, it like looks weird. I will notice fake lips in 2 seconds though.
Really?
I'm not a fan.
Oh my
Uh,
gosh. We should do a game where you see if they're fake or not.
I'm gonna get canceled. We're not just doing lips on this episode either. What else happened? I'm trying to think. I feel like
Trying
that
to
was the
do.
main that was kind of the main stuff that I took away from it. I know Edmund
Yeah.
and
Oh.
that was sad. I feel
That one's
bad
just
for
hard to talk
Edmund.
about.
Yeah, I feel bad for Edmund because he was clearly so into her and she was,
Mhm.
in my opinion, clearly so not into him.
I feel like she was, but it was like more of like a motherly thing where she felt like she
Right.
needed
Because
to like protect him.
exactly. I almost felt like she just went all the way I feel like she knew way before they made it to the altar that she was not into it, but just like felt bad.
Right. Yeah.
He'll find love. He had a great story. That
I
teacher that showed up at the
know.
wedding.
But like, oh,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was brutal.
I don't know. Everyone's got their past, but
Yeah.
rooting for them both.
Out of 10, so I love the show. Like the first few seasons, I was like, "Oh, this show is amazing." I would give it like a solid 8.
Oh,
I thought it was
okay.
good. Like I heard people being like, "Oh, Love Is Blind's over. This show's boring now." I thought it was still pretty good.
Yeah, I have to agree. I mean, I've watched, I feel like every single one. I don't know if I've watched like all the UK ones or anything, but like
Wait, they have UK ones?
they have like,
Oh, I didn't even know that.
yeah, they go
Oh,
to every
wow.
country.
I
I
did
think they have
not
like
know that.
Brazil,
Oh, really?
I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I
But
thought it was good.
yeah, I
It was
was
good.
honestly, even though none of them made it, I feel like it still made it entertaining. But nowadays it just kind of sucks because people go on reality shows to just get famous.
Exactly, which is like hard to actually find people that are genuinely like looking for
Yeah,
love and
but I
not
could
looking.
see
Like Casey was definitely looking to be famous.
for
I
sure.
mean, she literally told the guy that she was in another relationship and her boyfriend was telling her to go on a reality show. It's like, wait, what? That would be a big red flag.
Yeah, but I
I
feel
thought the
like
reunion was good though.
yeah,
I thought Nick and what's her name, Vanessa, did a good job, and they get
yeah,
trashed a lot.
they're good at asking good questions too and getting like deep into the recap. So yeah, I have to agree. 8 out of 10.
All right.
Well, Deven, thank you so much for joining the podcast
Thanks for
today.
having me. Maybe you'll have me back.
Oh, literally anytime.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, we'll see you guys next time.